Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DCIX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And this one is actually pretty tricky now because the chart's looking really, really rough. And I suppose, depending on your perspective, you could still say that the bulls have a chance from a big picture of things. But right now, this thing's really taking shape and looking like a potential pump and dump. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started. So just quickly, where did all this start? Well, essentially started, by breaking out of this range down here. And from, if we define that as a starting point, and then, knowing the price went all the way up there, I think we can all agree that, yeah, the price did indeed make a very nice move. Second part of that definition, within a relatively short amount of time, considering this all happened in one single day, I'm thinking we can all agree that, once again, yeah, this did actually all happen within a short amount of time. But this is where things get sketchy, because did the price go all the way back to where it started? You can't quite say that because, kind of the hesitation point here, and what I've said in, past analysis is kind of a thin ice point is, technically speaking, the bulls could come down to around $1.75, and nobody wants to see it, especially if you bought up here. But the price could come down here, bounce around, and then start to work its way back upwards. And then from a big picture perspective, you'd still have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, you would there have stair steps, progressing in the upwards direction. However, like I said, there's a lot of perspective, because if you're a day trader and you bought anywhere up around here or there, then yeah, you couldn't care less about those stair steps. So like I said, this is a very tricky analysis. It all boils down to kind of, it depends. It depends on what your strategy was going in. Were you looking as more of a day trader? But if you can genuinely say, I'm in this for a big picture type trend, then yeah, technically speaking, the bulls do still have that opportunity to build a higher stair step up above $1.80. So that is certainly the key level going forward, because any sort of closes below $1.80, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, at that point, literally the price is right back to where it started. And not to insult your intelligence, but truly strong moves don't go back to where they were, right? They're going to make progress forward. And in this situation, quote unquote, make progress being defined as staying up above $1.80. So let's see if the bulls can do that or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.